Good morning everyone, Craig from Albrook, Spain, and today we're going to do something slightly different for this, the bonus session. Okay, we had our HIIT lower, we've had our HIIT upper. This is day 3 of the training cycle, which is a bonus. Before we done abs, then we done some cardio. Really felt the burn on that cardio, don't know about you. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do some boxing techniques and a little bit of a boxing for fitness round, keeping it dead simple for those of you who have never done it before. We're going to start off by showing you the stance, the guard, and then we'll do the jab cross, and then we'll do some exercises to get a bit of a sweat on. Tomorrow I'll do another one, introduce you to another technique, and we'll do another training session with that. If you've got gloves, please wear your gloves. It's very good. Might only be 10, 12 or 14 ounces, but just holding them gloves will actually do you benefit on your deltoids. Just keeping them up like that will keep you benefit. If you've got someone that's holding pads for you, make sure they're doing it, and safety is important. Safety is very important. Don't hold the pads like this. When they're holding the pads, their elbows should be nice and closely into their body so that the pad takes all the shock. The arms should be at 90 degrees and the pad should be eye height, okay? And just gently padding off. No elbows out, none of this, like a spider. Nice and like this, bang, 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 bang. Remember, it doesn't necessarily have to be hard, okay? It's all about technique and speed. The power will come later on. So, what we're gonna do today, I'm gonna take you through the stance, the guard, the jab, the cross. Then we're gonna do a technique-based set of punches, doing jab cross, going from 2 up to 10, and then back down, just getting the technique. Then we'll go into a pyramid scheme setup. And the pyramid is quite simple. We're going to start off with 2, we're going to go up in increments of 2 up to 20. Then we're going to do 10 squats. Then we're going to start at 20. Then we're going to go back down in increments of 2 to number 2. Then we're going to do 10 squats. Then we're going to have a bit of a breather. Then we're going to do some core work. So the core work is a little bit more tricky. You have to think about this, so a bit of mental aptitude and mental sort of involvement here. And it's going to be 3 combinations, starting off with just 3 punches. Then it will be 6 punches, then it will be 9 punches, okay? That's 1 minute for each. At the end of each minute, we'll be doing 10 sit-ups, getting the stomach working, getting the core working on that. The last bit we're gonna do for today is a bit of cardio work, which is simply just 10 punches, followed by 5 high knees. Then we'll go straight into 20 punches, followed by, what exercise did I put down for 20 punches? By 5 star jumps, and then back down to 10 high knee, 10 punches, followed by 5 squats. Quite straightforward. Everyone happy? Okay, so most important thing is the stance. Okay, you could be really good up here, but if you're not good down here, forget it. Okay, remember, I'm not teaching you to fight. However, the principles and the techniques I teach you are from the HIIT Academy. So they are professional boxing techniques being incorporated into a fitness training program. HIIT, high intensity interval training, so you will learn life skills here. I will teach you how to box properly, but I'm not teaching you to fight. So don't think I'm an ABC instructor. I'm not. I'm a boxing for fitness instructor from the HIIT Academy. So stance is really important, okay? This isn't martial arts, guys. It's not down like this. This isn't wide leg, it's not sumo, okay? This is boxing for fitness. So we start off by having our feet shoulder width apart. We step forward with the left foot. This is known as the dominant side. This is known as the lead side. So the one that's in front is the lead, the one at the back is dominant. Same with the hands, lead, dominant. Okay, got that? If you're right-handed, this is the stance you'll stand in. If you're left-handed, it will be the other way round. So you just reverse it, okay? So legs shoulder width apart, lead forward, so that it's just in front of the toes of the dominant leg. Hopefully you can see that, just in front of the toes, not like this. But what's important is, it can't be like this. It needs to be wide enough to be comfortable, to take your weight, okay? That's really important. Comfortable to take your weight, slight bend in the knees. So, that's the stance. Everyone happy with the stance? Might feel a bit abnormal, but you'll get used to it the more you do it. Toes facing forward, turn them ever so slightly so they're facing, say, 1 o'clock. So, I'm stood like this. That's my stance, ever so slightly off centre. I'm then using my dominant hand, because it's at the back, clenching my fist, fingers, thumb in front, that's very important. Hand, knuckles are level with wrist. If If your knuckles are higher than your wrist, people, when you hit something, the wrist will give. It will cause you injury. Likewise, if it's low, the wrist will give. Keeping those two knuckles, which is the striking point, level with the wrist. Level with that arm means the arm takes the shock. So forming the fist, up to chin, elbow in. Not like this, elbow in to protect ourselves and also for aerodynamics later on when you get really fast. Other hand, same. Fist, up to chin, elbows in. And that's how you should be. Just get into that position, feel comfortable. You'll feel. I don't want rigid legs. I don't want legs like this. From here, step forward, turn the feet, elbows in, shoulders slightly up. I also say, imagine you're holding an apple under your chin. Keeps your chin low. Why is that important? Because your chin, that's the good night button. If someone hits you on your chin, that's when you get knocked out. Punches on noses don't really do anything apart from burst noses. Punches on chins, shake the brain, bang, you're gone. Always protect the chin, always. And it's good to do it in training as well. Remember, it's about training and life skills. So from here, I'm going to teach you the jab. The jab is great because it's a range finder. It's what boxers use to find a range. They judge a range. How far is he? How far is he? Before they follow through with a cross or before they come in with another technique. So it's a range finder. It's a really good technique. So all I want you to do in this position is simply extend the arm and twist the fist. That's all I want you to do. Extend the arm and twist the fist. Striking point is these two knuckles. Pretend there's someone in front of you, your size, you're aiming for their chin. The importance of twisting the fist, can you see what happens? If I do this, but by twisting, do you see how my shoulder comes up there? That's really important. Not only does it give power, but it protects my chin. If I do this, which is a very common mistake, my chin's exposed. Coming up, it's not. Okay, so getting comfortable with that, just extending it. Good. Next step I want you to do, you just lift your heel on your lead leg. Just like this. So as you're going forward, you're coming forward. Now as you do this, imagine you've got a bow and arrow. See how I come open there? Similar position, yeah? So make sure you do that. When you're putting this shoulder forward, pull this one back. It sets up for some great power later on. So we've been in the stance, we've got the guard, we've extended the arm and twisted it, and we've lifted the heel. Make sure the heel doesn't come out to the side like this. It will be tempting. Try and keep it just come up, like this. The last step is just step ever so slightly forward. Poof. Okay? That step gives extra power. So that is the jab. Moving on to the cross, which is the natural follow-on from the jab. The cross is a power punch. It really does rattle them eyeballs in the sockets. So in the same position, we've already thrown the jab. Can you see how I'm set up here? My shoulders back, I'm ready, and all I'm doing is I'm pulling one arm back and I'm extending the other one forward. Try that for me. So from this position, the jab with the heel up, you're pulling, and you're pushing, and you're twisting. Same point of contact, these two knuckles. Now, we add into that a twist, and notice how my back foot comes off. So from here, twist, and my heel of my dominant leg comes off the ground. My laces stay pointing forward. Very important. So we've got the jab, the cross. The jab, the cross. So they're your first two techniques I want you to practice, okay? The jab and the cross. Basic two punches. You've got your stance, must practice that because it won't come naturally at first, but before you know it, a few lessons in, you'll be there. No problem at all, okay? Good. Okay guys, this is round one, and it's going to be some technique in the first round, a little bit of power and cardio, but nothing too hard. If you've got pads, use the pads. What I want you to do on the pads is hit these with a bit of power. Okay, I want a bit of power on this, maybe 80% of power, but only if you're using it against pads. If you haven't got pads and you're doing it like I am, with no gloves, then all I want you to do is just do the technique, nice and slow. Okay, so starting from 2, working our way up to 10. Then we'll do 5 squats, then we'll go back down from 10, down to 2. So, in the stance, the guard is up, so this is classed as 1. Okay, so starting with 2 of these. That's 2. 4. 6. 8. 10. Going down to 5 squats. How do we feel? Feeling a bit more natural? Starting at 10, going down to 2. In your stance and your guard. Going down to 8. 8 to 6. 6 to 4. 2 and 5 squats. That's the first round. Round 2, this is the pyramid round. We're going to start with 2, working our way up in 2 increments, or increments of 2 to 20. When we get to 20, we're going to do 6 lunges. Then we're going to work our way back down. So, jab, cross is classed as 1. We're going to 2, break, 4, break, 6, break. Like with the 0, 2 to 10, but this a little bit lighter on the shoulders. 2. 4. 6. 8. 10. 12. 14. 15. 16. 18, I think I've done 20 that time. Never mind, let's do 20 again. I'm going to do 6 lunges. Good, bit of a shake off. How did that feel? That was 2 to 20. Now we're going to work our way back down, upside pyramid. 20, 18, 16, 15, 14, so on to 2. Okay? Nice and light, getting the full range of movement. So, 20. 18. 16. 14. 12. 10, halfway there. 8. 6. 4. 2. Well done. Let's do 6 more squats. Good. Well done. That's round 2 complete. Next, round 3. Okay, next round is abs and core. What this is going to involve, a little bit more mental agility for you. You need to remember 3 different combinations that I'm going to give to you. You just need to follow them. The first combination will be 3 punches. The second combination will be a further 3 punches. And the third combination will be a further 3 punches. Once you've done the first minute, it's a minute on each combination, we'll then do 10 crunches on the floor. Then when we do the second minute, it will include the first 3 punches and the second 3 punches. So it'll be 2 combinations of 6. Then we'll do 10 crunches on the floor. Then we'll do the third combination which will be the first, second and third. So in total 9 punches. Okay, so we start off, the first one is simply jab, jab, cross. We then move on to adding jab, cross, jab. We then add for the third minute jab, cross, jab, cross. Got it? Okay, let's get the clock going and follow me. So remember, get the thinking, the brain, it's good for mental health. 10 crunches in between. So for the first minute, jab, jab, cross. In our positions, just waiting for the clock to come down. Jab, jab, cross. Doesn't have to be fast. Full range of movement. Remember the bow and arrow. Remember the twist of the wrist. Remember the hand coming back to the face. Remember the heel. Keep going. Good. Well done. Remember to breathe. It's important to breathe. Exert the energy on the breath. Good. Down into 10 crunches. Press stop on the clock. Laying on our backs. Feet flat on the floor. Shoulders on the floor, head off the floor. Hands here. And we're just going to move our hands above our knees. Do that 10 times and feel the crunch in the stomach. 2, 3, 4, 5, feeling it there, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold the last one, and relax. Good. Next combination for 1 minute will be the first jab, jab, cross, and jab, cross, jab. Got it? Jab, jab, cross, jab, cross, jab for 1 minute. When we finish, then we do another 10 crunches. Jab, jab, cross, jab, cross, jab. Jab, jab, cross, jab, cross, jab. Good. Jab, 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 cross, jab, cross, jab. Feeling it? Jab, jab, cross, jab, cross, jab. Jab, jab, cross, jab, cross, jab. Jab, jab, cross, jab, cross, jab. Good, well done. Good, well done. 10 more crunches, same as before. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. On your feet, let's stop that clock. Okay, third and final minute. We done jab, jab, cross. Then we done jab, cross, jab. Now we're going to do jab, cross, jab, cross. Okay? Watching again. Jab, jab, cross, jab, cross, jab, jab, cross, jab, cross. Got it? Let's do this. Final minute and then 10. Going straight into it. Jab, jab, cross. Well done. Notice the full range of movement. Full range of movement. Back on the floor, last 10. Feet flat on the floor. 2, 4, 6. Well done, everyone. 8, 10. Good. Well done. That was the core and abs round, I believe. Stay in for the next round. Last round for today, ladies and gents, cardio. Cardio is meant to get that heart and lungs, that cardiovascular and respiratory system really pumping, really working, getting the blood pumping around those muscles and getting the muscles working. So this will have you puffing and panting a little bit. Go to your limits. When you're comfortable with your limit, try and push a little bit faster. It's going to consist of 3 rounds. The first round is going to be 10 straight punches. This is for speed, this is not necessarily for technique. 10 straight punches, 1 push-up. You're going to keep doing that until the bell stops. The second round, which will be for 1 minute, will be 20 straight punches. 20 straight punches, 1 burpee until the bell stops. Third and final round, this is where you put everything into it, is 10 straight punches followed by 2 squat thrusts. That's what we'll do. Happy? Let's hope so. Okay, so here we go. 10 straight punches. 10 straight punches followed by 1 push-up. 20 straight punches followed by 1 burpee. And then we keep going. But this is 10 straight punches, 1 push-up. You keep doing it until the bell stops us, okay? So, getting ready. Just nice and light. So, back up. Well done, everybody. Well done. Catching your breath, how'd you feel? Hard work, isn't it? This time, 20 punches, 1 burpee. So, 20 punches, then doing 1 burpee. Okay, here we go. Get ready. Missed the press up in the first one. Hard work, feeling it, feeling it, oh yes. Last minute now, guys and girls. Here's 10 straight punches, and what did I say? Had the push up, the burpee, squat thrusts, wasn't it? Okay, 10 good punches, we got this. Last minute. One, two. Well done. So, how's that? I've got a puff on. I don't know about you. The great thing about this training, you can work as hard or as easy as you want. When you get better and used to the movements, you can go as fast or as slow as you want. You can go slow and overextend the movements, feeling the stretch in those muscle groups. Or you can do it light and fast. Hope you've enjoyed that. That is the first lesson for the Boxing for Fitness. We've looked at the stance, the guard, the jab, the cross. Then we've done some cardio and ab work, some pyramid work. We've done some power and cardio and technique, and then we finished off with some cardio. Hopefully your chest is hurting as much as mine. Thanks for watching and tune in again. #TheLockdownChallenge.